All right, several hours have passed. I was busy doing other things. Got those videos uploaded, so it's time to start working again. Okay. I was working on this one a little bit more too. It's come along pretty well. I need to take some of it down a little bit more. It's pretty plain for a driftwood wand. I did keep these two aspects of it, but it needs a smaller hand than my own, I think, really. Anyway. All right, so all right, so we got our stuff. We got our markings here to begin working on it. We're still worried about this area here. Oh man. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and work that area, and then let's see what we see. So we can try to feather that down just a little bit. It might help, it might not. I don't think it will, to be honest. I don't think it will in the end, because it's really just going to depend on how integrated it is with the rest of it. Let's see. Okay. This is a larger chisel than I'm usually using. It's just one I grabbed. The small one is still. I dropped it on the floor again. Well, I mean, I did drop it on the floor, but really I was doing something like this, and it just kind of wiggled its way off the end of it, and it's still pretty. I need to get another grinding wheel. There's only a slight chip here, so I think I could probably still use it for stuff I'm using it for. It doesn't seem to have gone all the way through. So, anyway, all right, what's that? Hopefully my sharpening stones have made it. I have some sharpening stones that I can use to help make these much sharper than they are now, sharp enough to shave with. Literally, quite easily. And they had last time they got moved, and I bought them when I was here, and there were some dings that I noticed in them from the moving process. So hopefully they don't get jacked up. Though you can probably tell I'm not hopeful. A little bit of tear out there. I was just thinking, oh, I got to get the red stuff off. If I'd been paying attention where I was, I would have flipped the chisel around. But I didn't. So I guess I'm lucky it wasn't worse, right? All right, here we go. Not make it easy here. Okay, let's go ahead and take a little bit off here just because I can. Doesn't always mean you should, but I am. Okay, let's take a look at this again. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, that means I need to come out from this side then. Try to prevent that from splitting out. Okay, I don't think I'm going to work on the handle much more. Just kind of take this down a little bit, and then I'll probably leave it alone outside of smoothing. Really hoping my Odin statue comes today. I suspect I'm going to get some nonsense thing about it not being able to be delivered, but everybody else, all the other postal places around here have figured it out, except I haven't had anything delivered from DHL, so delivery people around here kind of know where this place is, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I need to smooth this ship out area out here a little bit, because it's going to have to happen anyhow, so might as well be now. Okay. Okay, smooth that out some, and then we'll get back to our pencil, excuse me. Okay, and that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Problem child area here. I was a problem child. That's for damn sure. Usually wasn't on purpose, but it just kind of seemed to happen. All right, trying to feather this area down here just a tad. Alright, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. Well, that came off rather easily, so. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the pencil. Alright, so we're looking here. This area looks a little raised right here. You see that? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Okay, just a little bit. I like how gradual this is, so I'm probably not gonna mess with that too much for the time being. Oh, oof. Yeah, I better get that fixed. That's a big one. Some big tear out there. We'll need to kind of go over this area too. Try to feather that out. This seems to be kind of holding here, so I'm hoping it'll kind of stay together, right? Okay, let's look at this. Let's get rid of this accentuate this a little bit more. This isn't too bad. A little raised here. All right, so look at the other side then. This needs to come down a little bit. This looks a little raised. This needs to come down a little bit, make it a little bit more gradual. Okay, this area there. Tear out needs dealt with. Okay. All right, so from here, this side is looking a little fatter than this one. from that angle. May not even really matter, but all right, that, just a little bit of that. Really, we're trying to just make these just a little bit more gradual, because this isn't going to be a thin wand, right? So I don't really have to worry about that as much. What I do have to worry about is just the overall shaping. Come on now. Now sometimes, like if you're filing this, and sometimes the wood's just kind of brittle and, you know, soft, and sometimes you may just have to leave a mark in the wood, because it would involve removing too much of the wood and ruining the rest of the shape to do it. But here, that's less of a concern, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this mouth yet. So obviously I'm kicking that can down the road as long as I can. Okay, the rest of these, slightly larger chisel will be better. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and get down the side. Okay. Alright, there we go. Get rid of some of that tear out area right there. Alright, working it. Alright, you see how that just started coming up like that? This is going to be on the same level as this, I bet. Yep. Go. All right, that seems to be cooperating. I was gonna say behaving, but you know, I don't know how well I behave if somebody was digging into me with the chisel. So let's just be honest. Of course, not that I think that wands are necessarily alive by default, but see how it just keeps tearing out right here. I'm concerned about that, so I just need to kind of deal with it right now, I think, and see how bad it is. All right, I think I can smooth that, because it seems like it's holding together here and here. So that might be the limit of the tear out right there. Okay. Okay. All right, that might hold. That might work. Good. All right. Okay. So far, so good. Of course, the sooner I get done with the general overall shaping, the sooner I have to deal with the mouth. So, double-edged sword. Okay, we still got some areas of red here. Okay. Not bad. All right, not bad. Let's see. So now, since I know the majority of the major shaping is done, I need to start kind of looking at the aesthetics. Now, having cut this area out, it kind of makes this area look a little bit raised here. So we're going to go ahead and start working on that some to make that a little bit smaller. All right, let's take this down just a little bit so we can make that curve just a little bit more noticeable. Yeah, I think it'll be okay here, because really we're doing it to look at it from this angle, right? Smooth this down just a little bit. Okay, take that down, make this look a little bit more pronounced. Because when I look at it like this, it's going to look like it's about the same width here, right? It's on the same spot, but it really isn't. So this curve is actually after this one, but when from the perspective that we're going to be looking at it, though, it looks fine. Okay, so this, take that down a little bit because it just kind of gives a little bulbous approach here. Take that off. Okay. Take down some of this right here. Give it the going up into the neck. I wanted a little bit more slender there. Same thing here. Okay. Just a little bit here. All right. Now, one thing it does kind of bother me is that this hump looks like it's kind of going this hump looks like it's going this way, this hump looks like it's going that way, and this one looks like it's going straight. So I'm gonna have to kind of do something about that. And I can't do anything about the coloration differences here really, but I can take some of this off here because we can look here and see that the under layer from this is a little bit lighter color, so that'll make it appear like it's going that way, because that's exactly what's happening here. It's just an appearance. Here I can't really do much about this grain of the wood here. I can try to shave this down a little bit here. That's really going to be all I can do, I think, reasonably. All right, let's clean that area up a little bit here. This is like a hot steaming pile of crap. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Color this area. All right, so we're starting to fix some of the imperfections. Like, well, you know, this is my wand. They're going to be imperfections. Feels a little thick, so let's just go ahead and take down a layer here. All right, what's my time? 18 minutes. 18 minutes already. Man. Okay. All right, now doing it this way, in case you haven't figured it out yet, it might not be easy to see with the video and the angles and me smacking the camera around every which way. But when you flip it over like this, you'll notice you'll get, I'm also angling it up just to take out small chunks, but that means you're going to have an uneven surface right there. So when you get closer to sanding time, you'll want to pay attention to that if you start to do your own stuff here. See, that's getting caught right there. It's going to split out. To get all the, oh, no. Did I get all the spots that do? See, that's going to split if I keep doing that. That way, we go. There we go. Real gentle lock. Alright. Okay, let's work on the rest of these places then. Alright. See, this wood changes grain so much that it'd be, 'cause usually I can remember, I have a pretty good idea, oh wait, that's going to split out in that area, but here it just like does it all over the whole piece. Makes it kind of difficult to remember which side I can and can't go to on from this. I mean, it changes several times, even in the same spot, so I suppose that means I'm just whining and complaining. That's fine. I don't always remember what I said in what video, and if I gave a description of it in one video, and somebody may not find my other videos, they might see the third video first or something. I don't know. So, oh, come on, you see, it's gonna split out there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you know what I'm thinking. Okay. Where are all those spots I was supposed to fix, or did I just do it and not remember? I think I just did it and just forgot. Oop. If I kept going there, it would have been a new one. Alright. Okay. Okay. I can already tell you I'm going to need to take that down soon. Just go ahead and do it. Right here. Not a lot, just enough to show that that's not just a standard curved wand. To show enough difference here that they know something's, I mean, they're going to know looking at it, but it's, I want them to look at each piece and understand that, each part of it, and not just have to look at the overall wand. Now when I smooth it out, it won't be quite as obvious, but that's like here, I want there to be a noticeable difference here, because even if I don't have to make this look like it's the same type of hump at the top, I want there to be a visual difference that cues that in without having to necessarily spill it out, right? So let's just go ahead and do that. There, see, now it's a little bit slender there, and so when they're looking at it like this, they're already. I don't even have to puff this side out hardly at all. In fact, I'll be taking some of it in some, and it'll be obvious that that is a hump. Okay, that needs to come down a little bit. go. Is that cut out? No, it just kind of looks like it. Okay. All right, let's take our look. Okay, this could probably... Okay. All right, let's take this in just a little bit. Okay. All right, this, see, now this, actually, here. For the same reason I wanted to put a little dip in here, I want to keep one up in here too. Looking at it from this angle. Okay, just a little bit more. You could argue that I can do that with a file, and I can, but I don't necessarily need to. All right, now you see this area right here, and so how it kind of juts out this way because of the difference in coloring. So let's just do a quick check here. Yeah, so I may need to actually, for that I probably would use the file, since I don't want to make any real lasting or significant structural changes here. I'll probably use the file to give this, it's not going to look like a diamond shape, it doesn't have to. I'll just kind of file this area around here a little bit more to match more of this angle here, and it'll make it look more diamond-like at the front, like it's pointing, which is kind of the intent. So now hopefully I'll remember to do that, because I didn't, it's not like I marked it down. This video is getting long, so probably still do some more work on this piece today. I've been working on some other pieces today. Let's take a look here. Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna let this. What time is it? 27. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna let this rest, and by rest I mean I need to let this. I need to mull this over in my head and try to determine how I'm gonna do this mouth. If you have an opinion, let me know, because maybe I should give you like a visual of the two different things I'm thinking. I'm thinking the mouth can either come out like this. Right, cut this area out here, or I'm thinking it can come down, and then right on the other side. So that way there'll be two different things you can see. Or I can let it come down to here, and it would just rise up to meet it here, or something like that. And it would just kind of, most of this would get cut off here, right? So instead of it being cut in like this would be cut down and cut over to make it down towards a point, kind of like this pencil. Well, much more level than this pencil is. So, I could use the advice here. Do you want it down into a point or open to bite somebody? Right? I mean, there we go. That's pretty easy to. So, down and to the point, or open to bite somebody. Let me know if you would, please. If you don't have an opinion, then you don't have to say anything at all, right? It looks like either is going to be doable for this one. So I was kind of expecting something to split or chip or get ruined, and then make the decision for me a bit, because that sometimes happens. So let me know if you have an opinion on it, and I will consider them all, because I don't really have a preference myself. This is going to be harder to do and make it look decent, but that doesn't mean I won't do it, right? So I've got the saws, I can do that. So all right, have a good one.